India will not allow scheduled international flights or regular international flights from 15th December as earlier announced. However, flights in the air bubble will continue. This comes as countries around the world are imposing travel restrictions after the Omicron threat. Also, the news is coming in of the first day today of tough travel restrictions, mainly that passengers from at-risk nations, which includes the whole of Europe, the United Kingdom, Singapore, China, Bangladesh, can't leave airports without the results of the RT-PCR tests. The good news is that all airports had prepared and the situation was mainly calm at all major international airports as the new restrictions came into place today. However, the wait there is up to 5 to 6 hours for the results, so factor that into your travel when you are flying into India.
Omicron-triggered curbs have started, but at India's top international airport, chaos has largely been avoided, but not confusion. Nagamanoj, an engineer from Ireland, an at-risk country, landed in Chennai for an emergency. His baby is in hospital in Coimbatore, but after flying nearly 48 hours with 3 transits, he has got another 6 hours to go for his RT-PCR test result, and he's missed his final connecting flight.
I traveled in really emergency thing. My son is not well and he is in ICU. So I would suggest to consider that, because in my case, I've taken the rapid test in Ireland and I'm fully vaccinated.
Anita, a doctor returning from Netherlands, where there are 16 cases of the Omicron variant, had no clue of what was in store.
The procedure was not that systematic. They said that they received the information just in the morning 12 o'clock regarding this PCR test, and the systems is not that proper, so it took a long time.
None among the 88 passengers from at-risk countries tested positive. Chennai receives around 40 international flights every day. While the situation at the moment is smooth and under control, the real challenge will be from tomorrow morning when flights from European cities including London and Frankfurt would land.
In case we have to increase the capacity, we have done an analysis about the number of flights coming and total number of passengers at a particular time. That comes around 650. So as and when the passengers number is increasing, we'll go up to 700.
At the Delhi airport, Kunal Thakur, who arrived from London, says he had to wait for 4 hours despite paying for the quicker rapid PCR test.
फ्लाइट कितने बजे लैंड?
7 बजे।
7 बजे।
हाँ।
और निकलते निकलते कितना टाइम हो गया?
11 बज रहे हैं सर।
तो मतलब तकरीबन
4 घंटे।
4 घंटे।
With a high number of international flights landing in Delhi every day, authorities say they ramped up testing capacity. Still, the wait time was terribly long. In Mumbai, little signs of chaos thanks to several testing labs at the airport. A dedicated transportation lobby is ready to shift positive passengers for quarantine.
International passengers arriving from at-risk countries will be tested for COVID at the airport, and this, of course, you can see are the several labs that have been set up here. This is, of course, the situation at the Mumbai airport as of now. From the outside, one doesn't really get a feel of what's going on because there are several counters and several labs that are conducting these tests here.
The Omicron scare has shaken international travel, and the hardship to passengers is bound to increase with a list of at-risk countries on the rise. With Saurav Gupta in Mumbai, Akshay Dongre in Delhi, with Suresh in Chennai, Sam Daniel, for NDTV.